Here with Derby Telegraph chief football writer Steve Nicholson after the Rams 1-0 win at Reading at the Medici Stadium. Steve, that's 2 away wins in a row for Derby now?
Yeah, 2 wins in 4 days. The Leeds game, the Leeds defeat at home seems a long time ago now. Just what the team needed, just what Paul Clement needed as well. 6 points. Even at this early stage, the table already looks healthier, obviously, than it was. But yeah, he kind of challenged his players after the win at Preston on Saturday to back it up with another win, and to be fair, they delivered. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't totally convincing. Reading, I thought, were the better side first half, and then of course we had the sending off right on the stroke of half time, which changes the game. You know, we won't know what the result would have been had it been 11 against 11 all the game, but it does, the pendulum swings then towards the team with the 11 men. And Derby, it's never easy. You know, when the team's down to 10, they tend to put 2 banks of 4 behind the ball, and you've got to move the ball quickly, and you've got to find spaces, and you've got to play with tempo to try and stretch them out of the shape. Derby did that to an extent, but not overly well. But they popped up with a goal, 69 minutes. Good move. I think it was Butterfield involved, Martin cleverly, and then Tommins scored. You know, and 1-0. Pleasing clean sheet as well, and 3 more points on the board.
You mentioned Tommins with the goal, his first of the season. That should do him some good.
It should, yeah. I mean, Tommins is an honest boy. You know, when you talk to him about football, you know, we spoke to him about a week ago, and he said, you know, he hadn't quite gone as well for the team, obviously, nor for himself. You know, we saw last season he scored 11 goals, I think, in 18 games while on loan. He was very good, you know, and at this level he can be a real threat to teams. But he hadn't started this season overly well, and I think first half, you know, again, he was quiet and he looked a bit frustrated and he wasn't getting any service. I think with Tom, I think if you play him wide on the right, as he has been playing, you've got to get good quality possession to him. And if he comes inside, then there's more chance of him getting the ball, as we saw that last season with some of the goals he scored. So it's kind of, you know, it's been a bit difficult for him. He's been working hard, defensively he's been getting back. It's not his natural game to do that, but he's, you know, been chipping in. But I thought, you know, to get a goal for him tonight will do him the world of good. And I say, there's a lot more to come from Tommins this season.
Paul Clement made 3 more changes today, including the goalkeeper again, with Scott Carson coming back in for Lee Grant.
Yeah, it's a fascinating situation. Paul Clement's very relaxed about it, I must say. I think we who are watching the games, and maybe the fans, it's a little unusual for them to see the goalkeeper change for league games. Now and again the keeper changes for a cup match, but league games is unusual. Lee Grant did nothing wrong against Preston. He helped Derby get the victory, but Scott Carson, who'd done nothing wrong before that, came back in, and now he's kept a clean sheet and Derby have got another win. I've just asked Paul Clement in there about it, and he says he'll continue to pick whichever keeper he thinks will help him win the next game. He says it's not out of the realms of possibility he could change it again for the game against Burnley, so we'll wait and see. He was also asked whether there's any risk involved in changing the keeper, and he said no risk at all as far as he's concerned. If there was, he wouldn't take that risk. So he's very, very relaxed about it, and again he said he's got 2 really good goalkeepers, and he said he's very fortunate to have 2 such keepers.